So back in September, I released a video praising the Shokz openfits for how good they were and how much they surprised me. Well, Sony in October said, hold my beer, I might have something better for you. So they released the linkbuds open. So yeah, I obviously had to try them to compare them to the Shokz to see if they're a better alternative. But let's start with a quick unboxing first. All right, let's unbox these. Sony has like this thing, like all of their earbuds kind of have the same thing going for them. They have like this eco packaging thing. It's not the greatest unboxing experience of all time, but you know, it just gets the job done. I did get the white ones. I was like, why the hell not? Let's do something wacky, you know? Oh, hold up. Damn, we got some, wait, hold up. It's like a marble type of, all right, expensive. So yeah, these are the second generation of these linkbuds because they have had like the round design before. So basically it's open ear, right? Because you have like a hole that just, you know, gets through to your ear. This is new though. They have like things that will make it fit a little bit better inside of your greasy head. But yeah, let me see what else is in the box. Probably not a lot, but yeah, just the cable. That's it. But yeah, USB-C, which is nice, and a button. I prefer getting a button because, you know, it's sometimes with like earbuds that don't have a button, it's like, oh, you have to open them, put them in, and then just wait and see if it connects or not. Yeah, no. Button, very good. So let's start with comfort, right? With earbuds, it is very difficult because obviously with headphones, you put them on and that's kind of it. It doesn't really matter, you know, the type of ears that you have. Obviously, people with giant ears, for some reason, might struggle. But with earbuds, it's a bit different because every person's ear inside is so different that some people can wear earbuds with silicone ear cups, some can't, some need something very specific like with a hook or anything like that. And that's why, you know, the Shokz are so good. Like they just rest around the ear. It doesn't really matter the type of ear that you have. They just rest there. So it's very easy to wear these, to get used to these, to, you know, I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of people where these don't fit. With the linkbuds open, it's a bit different because this part actually goes inside of your ear, right? So it's a bit important on how well it fits. If it's not sitting there the way it's intended, the audio will sound a bit different as well. We'll get back to that when we talk about the audio. But in terms of fit, it's comfortable. Like they don't fall out. I can shake my head around and go crazy, running, exercising. It doesn't really matter. But the thing that does bother me is, and I think that goes for a lot of people, when you lay in bed, I like to use earbuds still, right? With the Shokz, I can lay flat on those and they don't really hurt. They don't really, you know, get in the way or anything like that. With these, they do stick out and it does push on your ears. So they are a bit less comfortable for something like that. But other than that, the comfort, especially with the little hooks they have at the top, I think it does fit quite well. I have tried them for multiple hours back to back and they don't start hurting for me personally. But I do still think that if you're making an open ear design, I feel like the Shokz are gonna be the better pick in that term, just because I think it will fit more people better. But in terms of audio quality, the first time when I put these in, I was, to be fair, very disappointed. And keep in mind that the Shokz go for 200 euros here, and the linkbuds open also go for 200 euros here. So there's no thing as in like, oh, let's keep the price in mind. No, they are the exact same price, right? When I tried these, I was kind of disappointed. Like the audio fell flat really fast. Like I started a song and I was like, all right, it sounds a bit flat and not a lot of, you know, there's nothing sparkly, no high ends that were like popping out or anything like that. And I was waiting on the bass, and when that came, it just, like that, it was just like a nothing burger. So I was starting to adjust them, and when I like pushed them in more, and when I angled them like exactly how I thought it would sound the best, there was some more bass. But then at that point, they were in so specifically that I really had to like push them to get the best audio possible. And that's the whole thing with in-ears, right? If you buy earbuds with silicone tips, you have small, medium, large, or in some cases a bit more. You might have the squishy ones that like adjust to your ear. But with those, you kind of can get the best fit possible. With these, it is just a plastic circle that, you know, needs to fit in your ear. And this is the circle that everyone gets, right? So in terms of audio, even when I'm pushing the earbuds into place, they don't sound as good as the Shokz at all, which was surprising to me, obviously, because this goes into your ear. And with the Shokz, it kind of rests on top of your ear. And the high ends just fall kind of flat, and the bass is kind of missing. I mean, obviously you're talking about an open ear design, so some of that bass will disappear. It also goes for the Shokz, but it's not as bad as these linkbuds. I tried tweaking them a little bit in the app, but it didn't really help much. So unfortunately, that's already 2 points for the Shokz and 0 for the Sonys. But I hear you're thinking, there must be something that they do better, right? And in terms of features, there's not a lot of difference. So both of them can connect to 2 devices at the same time. I do feel like with the linkbuds, it's a bit more seamless between devices, so I gotta give them that. No wireless charging either, the same for the Shokz, which I was really expecting for, you know, Sony's for 200 euros. I was expecting wireless charging, but it's not there. So again, not anything better here. But I do have to say that portability-wise, the case of the Shokz is humongous. Like, I rather have these in my pocket for sure. So that's kind of the only thing where I'm like, okay, these are way better in terms of case and overall feeling in the hand than these ones. And then the linkbuds, they do pause when you take them out. It's a feature that I turn off because I don't like that. Sometimes I take one out for any specific reason, but I don't want my music to stop in the other ear. So I turn it off, but for the people that do want that, the linkbuds do have that, which is good. So in terms of features, there's not much more here, but I guess they have a slight edge on the Shokz, especially with the auto pause. But the thing is, the case kind of, like the how big the case is, kind of gives them the win here. But you know, the form factor that the Shokz earbuds have, it makes sense that the case is so big. But yeah, I'd rather take the linkbuds in my side pocket than the Shokz. But that's 2-1 for the Shokz still. So what about battery life? Kind of the same. So just the earbuds, 7 to 8 hours is what they can do. But then with the case, the Sony's 22 hours, the Shokz 28 hours. Again, slight edge to the Shokz. It's quite a difficult sell, the Sony linkbuds open. There's not one thing where I'm like, okay, if you need better comfort, get these. If you need better sound quality, get these. No, because they're both with the Shokz already. In terms of price, there's no reason for me to say, get the linkbuds open, because the Shokz are the same price, or in a lot of cases, they're already on sale. In terms of battery, same thing. There's no reason for me to say, get the linkbuds over the Shokz, because overall, they have longer battery life. So yeah, even though they are a good product, they're just not competing with other earbuds that have the exact same idea behind them, right? The open ear, being able to hear everything audio. So these do everything better. And in a lot of cases, you do find them on sale quite often because they have been out for a bit. So yeah, it's a tough sell for the Sonys, but I'm open to try other brands or other ways, because I've seen like the Bose ones that clip on. I haven't tried those. But yeah, if you have any suggestions for me to check out any other earbuds, do let me know. I do like the marble on the case. It was kind of cool. So congratulations, the Shokz are still the champions. And if you like and subscribe, Shokz will send you a lot of earbuds. Bye bye. Why do I say these things?